What's up, gang? It's your boy, the nonprofit sector connector. I'm coming at you local today. I'm out on Long Island, and you know what I'm doing? I'm on the 60 days of service. Took a little break. Got cold out. I don't like being outside when it's cold, but it's warm again. And I leverage my network. It's all about connections. I called my friend Jamae. Actually, that's not true. Jamae called me, and she said, Tommy D, I'm in a new role. I'm over here at the WaterFront Center. Love for you to come out and do day number 32. So you guys probably can't see it, but there's paint all over my hands. My sons are here. There's paint all over their hoodies and their hands and their legs. What a special day. We got to paint the basement of the WaterFront Center, where they do incredible coursework and classes, educational. I don't know enough about it. That's why my friends are here. John is here, who runs the sailing program. George, executive director of the organization. Cameron, who runs the education. And if you correct me if I'm wrong on any of that stuff.
No, you're good.
And Jamae, who's taking over the development. So why don't you guys just tell me a little bit about the organization, share with my friends. A lot of people want to know.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you for coming out and doing this. Really great.
Sorry, I got paint on my hands. I'm sorry, man.
We get paint on our hands every day
All right,
at the WaterFront Center. But no, really appreciate it. It's very generous. And if it isn't for people like you, that's what makes the WaterFront Center thrive.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So we're a 22-year-old nonprofit established when this used to be a shipyard, if you could imagine, here. And that shipyard closed down in the 80s, and there was a lot of discussion as to what to do with this property. It ended up becoming public space. A big aspect of that was the development of the creation of a marine education and recreation center. And that's what spawned the WaterFront Center. Our mission statement is to connect people to the water through education and recreation. And that's what we do every single day.
Connect people through the water through education
And recreation. So it's a broad mission statement,
Right
but
on.
it really defines, what we are. It's broad, but yet, it tells the story. And on an annual basis, we typically serve about 20,000 people out here in various capacities. We have our education programming, which Cam is the director of. We have our sailing programming, which John directs. And with the sailing, we have Learn to Sail, we have rentals, and we have racing teams.
You're telling me how you compete? Like,
Yeah, I compete myself.
train
We
folks?
have multiple coaches here that race together. We also do a lot of work with one of my favorite programs we run here is Zigzag.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you about before actually.
I heard a little bit about it. That's
Which
my
is
world. Tell me.
adaptive
Yeah.
sailing. So we can change the boats around for people who need different things, like if they're in wheelchairs or amputees, stuff like that.
I love that. Yeah, I do a lot of work with other organizations. Shout out Horseability, Rise Life Services, CP Nassau. Like, these are my friends. I'd love to make those connections because we all have different abilities. We all learn differently. We do things differently, right? But you guys make that adaptable stuff. It's special, man. It's so great. And who was I talking to? Was it Lauren? Lauren inside before, and she was just saying, you get the good vibes when you're hanging out with those folks. Oh my God.
Well, listen, it's great. And as John, so the adaptive, we do a veterans program, but we also, it's not just that. I think it's our mission as well is to provide programming to those in need, whatever that need may be.
Okay.
Financial or physical or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we want to work with other organizations in the area and beyond to work on programs. And we have people that donate to us. We have grants that we get specifically to provide programming for free or discounted.
I love that.
To these different things, whether it be on the education side or on the sailing side. So, by all means.
Yeah, we're going to set that up. We're going to bring some things. We'll come through. We'll do it. I want to hear about the education side. Cam,
Sure.
give me that.
Education, with this as our outdoor classroom, we try and have kids here throughout the year, but we understand, like you were saying, you don't like to be out in the cold. So that's when we go into the schools. We bring a touch tank like we were showing your boys earlier this morning, or we talk about conservation or plastics and why they're in the harbor and how to get them out. But the overall goal is just to educate from the kids up, have them go home, educate their parents, because then sometimes they don't like to listen to us. So if we can teach their kids the different aspects, the ocean principles and the theories that we were trying to cover and the reasons why we do all of this, it really makes a huge impact. So it's whether it's through the field trips here, out on the water on Christine, which is our national flagship.
Next time we do a video, guys, can I come out with on Christine?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so just Christine is our 1883 oyster sloop built in Glen Head.
Is that right?
And
I wasn't involved with the building.
I don't know.
Maybe
It
my
only
people,
sung
maybe
3
my
times,
aunt.
so maybe.
Oh, it sung 3 times? That could have been my work.
Before us.
So she worked here in Oyster Bay Harbor harvesting oysters.
Wow.
Right. So she came back to us and was restored in the building just down the way
saw her
here.
when we pulled up,
And she's now, we take her out on marine education sails with kids and schools and scout groups, and we take the public out. So it's a wonderful thing.
I love it.
but I love it. Yeah.
I want to tighten it up right there because we can go for days on this, but we're going to do that because I think I kind of asked you before, but will you come on the show? Will you come on Philanthropy and Focus on a Friday morning?
Would love to.
Done. That's it. He said it, guys. He's on the show now. So I appreciate the hospitality. This is a lot of fun. It's funny because I thank people for having me come out, and they're like, "Well, thank you for coming out." It's like like a big old love fest, which is right up my alley. So look, the nonprofit sector connector, the WaterFront Center, right here. You might not know it, right here in Oyster Bay. It's a special place. I feel serene. I feel relaxed. I feel mellow. And I've been painting all day, and that kind of mellows you out too. Jermaine's behind the camera. Jermaine, hello. Thank you for setting this whole thing up. John, thanks for being here. I love that Umberto's Pizza. Good call. Good call. Cameron, thanks for being so great and helping me and my boys out in Georgia. I appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Where are the 3 and the 2?
There you go. You got
is that it, Thomas?
Yep.
32, day 32, 60 days of service. Your boy, the nonprofit sector connector. Take care. Bye.